Hello, welcome to Critical Joke Theory with your host, GD Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist. Now with new joke technology. Hi, I'm GD Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist at large, but I'm losing weight. Welcome to Critical Joke Theory, now with new joke technology. On Thursday, the Republican-led House began their impeachment hearing against President Biden. Their witnesses testified that there is no evidence that Biden committed any crimes. The GOP dreamed up this failed plan to damage Biden. I bet they wish they were woke now. President Biden spoke at the late Senator John McCain's library, attacking Trump's threats against General Milley and against our democracy. Trump would never speak at McCain library because Trump likes books that have not been read. Trump did speak at a non-union plant in Michigan, saying, "It doesn't matter what the hell you're getting an hour. Do me a favor, just get your union guys, your leaders, to endorse me, and I'll take care of the rest." It doesn't matter how much money you make an hour. By rest, he means you should be tired of his bullshit by now. I watched the Republican debate. You're welcome, and I'm okay. This is it in a nutshell. No one answered any of the asked questions. A lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. Most of the answers were, blame Biden, I can fix it, but I won't tell you how. We can't beat Trump in the primary, and no one likes Vivek Ramaswamy. New Jersey Senator Menendez and his wife Nadine entered not guilty pleas on bribery charges. The FBI retrieved a Mercedes-Benz, nearly $500,000 in cash from his home, as well as gold bars. Say what you will about Donald Trump. At least he had the good sense to convert his gold bars into toilet bouillon. The Powerball jackpot now stands at an estimated $925 million. The cash payout is approximately one senior senator from New Jersey. The striking United Auto Workers were visited by President Biden, who stood with them on the picket line. Yes, he was aware that it was not a buffet line. As of this writing, UAW stands for You Aren't Working. Cassidy Hutchinson reveals in her new book titled Enough that during the last 15 minutes of the Trump presidency, Mark Meadows' wife Debbie complained that Mark Meadows had been burning so many documents that his suit smelled like a bonfire. At this point, Cassidy Hutchinson is burning so many bridges that her suit smells like Mark Meadows. House Leader Kevin McCarthy is pulling out every platitude in his bag of tricks to avoid a government shutdown on September 30th. I never give up. Nobody wants a shutdown. We'll see what we see. Hang in there, baby. Don't count me out. And the buck stops with Joe Biden and the Democrats. If there is a government shutdown, millions of people could go without food assistance, benefits, and millions of government workers and contractors will go without pay. Except for Congress. Congress will still get paid. Here's another McCarthy platitude for you. I got mine. Hunter Biden is suing Rudy Giuliani and another lawyer over the accessing and sharing of his personal data that was retrieved from his laptop. Giuliani is also being sued by Dominion, Smartmatic, Ruby Freeman, Shay Moss, former lawyer and friend Robert Costello, former aide Noel Dunphy. At this point, there's so many people that are suing Rudy Giuliani that the only people getting paid are going to be Rudy Giuliani's bartenders. It's said that you cannot get blood from a turnip, but if you squeeze Rudy hard enough, you can get hair dye and Merlot. Critical Joke Theory apologizes to anyone who is suing Rudy Giuliani and was left off of the list. It is not an intentional slight. At some point, I had to stop researching due to my being overheating. Justice Engoron ruled against Trump in the New York civil tax fraud case. Justice Engoron determined that Trump had indeed committed fraud in his New York civil case. Trump said, "Yeah, I lied on the business forms, but everybody got paid, so what's the problem? This is a witch hunt." For those of you who missed it, here's a recap. It is illegal to lie on these New York business forms. Trump is being sued by the state of New York for lying on the New York business forms. Trump admits that he lied on the business forms. The judge found Trump guilty of lying on the business forms. Trump believes that because he paid back the money that he lied to get in the first place, that this is a witch hunt. I didn't write a punchline for this because Trump is the joke. This decision by Justice Engoron precedes a trial that is scheduled to begin Monday and could considerably smooth Attorney General Letitia James' path to. This just in. Donald Trump is suing Justice Engoron and AG Letitia James. Of course he is, and I don't know why. The WGA, or the Wiggers, and the studios have reached an exceptional deal to bring an end to the 148-day writer's strike. All of the details of the deal have not been disclosed. However, it is reported that writers will be able to steal back script ideas from ChatGPT that ChatBot GPT stole from Hollywood writers last season so that the writers can reuse them next season. U.S. soldier Travis King, who fled from South Korea to North Korea in July, is in American custody after being expelled by Pyongyang, officials say. Details of Private King's release have not been released, but it is believed that Kim Jong-un thought it would cost more to feed King than North Korea would get back in trade. A 13-foot, 8.5-inch alligator was euthanized by authorities in the Tampa Bay, Florida area after it was seen with human remains in its mouth. The remains have been identified as belonging to 41-year-old Sabrina Peckham. Her actual cause of death is unknown. It is reported that the alligator was humanely killed with the assistance of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. That bit of information was provided for the benefit of PETA. Technically, the alligator only found the body and did not kill or harm anyone, so there was no need to kill it, according to the gator's family. The gator's family maintains that if it was a croc, the croc would not have been killed. There is a Gators Lives Matter protest scheduled for this weekend. Police in Florida arrested a man committed to a mental hospital who allegedly pulled his roommate's eyes out of his sockets during a fight. According to police, Bermilier Solo punched his roommate and dragged him to the ground. Once on the ground, the suspect continued to punch the victim, and eventually the suspect pulled both of the victim's eyes out of his sockets. It is unclear as to what started the altercation, but suffice it to say, they didn't see eye to eye. Baltimore legend and baseball great, third baseman emeritus Brooks Robinson died at the age of 86. Thank you, Brooks, for making baseball look more interesting than it really is. I'm G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist, now with New Joke Technology. Thank you for watching Critical Joke Theory. Be safe out there, and don't feed the crazies. Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist. Now with New Joke Technology.